So, very good very good morning, student. So today we are going to discuss about the numerical that is related to the resolution and composition of forces. So in the above question, you have to find the resultant of the given force system. आपको एक force system दी गई है, उसका आपको resultant calculate करना है. So initially I am just going to see the force system. So in first quadrant you have given this 200 Newton force. This is 200 Newton force which has a slope of 3 by 2. Then you have given this vertical force 200 Newton. Then you have given this 500 Newton force which make an angle 30 degree with vertical. Then this is a horizontal force 300 leftward. Then you have given the 60 Newton force. You can see here this 60 Newton force is directed toward the center, making an angle 60 degree with horizontal. This is a 60 Newton force making an angle 45 degree with the vertical, and also you have given here 500 Newton force which is acting vertically upward. So as per the step, initially as they have given you slope here, so I am calculating the angle theta 1 with respect to horizontal initially. So theta 1 equal to tan inverse 3 by 2. So I will get this angle as a 56.31 degree. Now this is only the 200 Newton force given in terms of slope. No other forces are given in terms of slope. So I am just calculating here theta 1. Now in second step I am going to resolve the forces. So this in resolution you have to resolve only inclined forces. So for this 200 is an inclined force making an angle theta equal to 56.31 with horizontal. So I am resolving this force into the two component. One is horizontal, another is vertical. So this horizontal will become 200 cos of 56.31 degree. This will become 200 sin of 56.31 degree. Again they have given this vertical component. So in summation FY I am going to use this force as directly. So I don't need to resolve this 200 Newton force. Only inclined forces I am resolving here. Next coming to the 500. So it is making an angle 30 degree with vertical. So जिसके साथ एंगल बनाता है वो क्या रहता है cos. So it will become the 500. यहाँ पे एंगल बन रहा है वर्टिकल के साथ में, तो ये क्या बनेगा 500 cos ऑफ 30. ये बनेगा आपका 500 sin of 30. Again this is horizontal, so you know don't need to resolve this 300 Newton force. Now this is a 60 Newton force. You can see here acting like this. So I am resolving this force. It is making an angle 60 with the horizontal. So I am resolving this force in these two component. One is resolved like this, another will resolve like this. So it will become horizontal के साथ एंगल बना तो it will become 60 cos of 60, and it will become vertical will become 60 sin of 60. Okay, now there is vertical force 500 Newton acting vertically upwards, so don't need to resolve it. Now coming to this 60 Newton force, again it is inclined force, so resolve it. जिसके साथ एंगल बनाता है वो क्या रहेगा, इसके साथ एंगल बन रहा है कितना 45 बना रहा है, तो इट विल बिकम cos 45. So it will become 60 sin 45. Also there is another force that is 600. So it is horizontal, so I am keeping as it is. Now coming to the calculation of the summation fx and summation fy. As I have to calculate resultant, so I should know summation fx, summation fy. So summation fx, so I am writing one by one here. So initially this only horizontal forces I am considering here. So for the horizontal forces, this is one component of horizontal, this is second component of horizontal, this is already horizontal, I am using as it is. This is the next component of horizontal, this is the next component of horizontal, and this 600 Newton force. So this much of forces I have to consider. So this 200 cos 56.31, it is in rightward direction, horizontal rightward direction. So as it is means it is a positive sign, it is a positive force. Next, this force is going leftward, so I am writing this as a negative. So this is a 500 sine 30 degree. Next, this 300 is already horizontal here, so I am writing, and it is in leftward, so I am writing as it is 300. Okay. Next force I am considering here, you can see here, this is going rightward, so it will become 60 cos of 60. Coming to the next force, so this horizontal force now I am considering, so it is going rightward, so it is 60 sine of 45. Next horizontal force is this 600, so I am using at it is going rightward, so it is positive, so it is 600 Newton. So after doing the calculation, I will get this summation fx value as, I will get this summation fx value as 233, means 233.366 Newton. This much value I am getting. Now I have to calculate summation Fy. So for summation Fy, I am only considering the vertical forces. So this is one vertical force, this is vertical force, this is vertical force, this is vertical force. Again this is 500, here I have shown by arrow, this is vertical force, this is vertical force. So this much of vertical forces I have to consider. So initially 200 I am considering this force first, it is vertically upward, so positive 200 sine 56.31. Next I am considering this 200 as it is, it is vertically upward, so positive 200. Next, this component 500 cos 30 vertically upward, so positive 500 cos 30. Next, you can see here this component, this force, one component is going up, so it is plus vertically upward 60 sine 60. Next, this 500 Newton force, it is also again going upward direction, so I am writing here 500. Next, coming to the next force, this is a this force is going downward, so I am writing it as a minus 60 cos of 45. There is no other vertical forces. So after doing the calculation of these forces, I will get the value of summation Fy as 1308.95 Newton. So both value have come positive here. So that concept I am going to use while calculating the angle and representing the location of the resultant. Now summation fx, summation fy I have calculated. Now I am going to calculate the resultant. So resultant formula I know, r equal to root of summation fx square plus summation fy square. So now I am putting the value of summation fx and summation fy here. Summation fx 233.366 square. Summation Fy I am writing here 1308.95 square. So after doing the calculation, I will get the resultant value as 1329.59 Newton. So this is the magnitude, it will represent the magnitude. Now to calculate direction, I have formula. Suppose I am using alpha here, so alpha equal to tan inverse summation fy by summation fx. So it is equal to tan inverse summation fy value, it is positive, so I am writing as it is as a positive value. So tan inverse 1308.95, this is summation fy value, divided by summation fx 233.366. So I will get the alpha value as 79.8. 7.891 degree. So both value are positive, so it is alpha equal to 79.891 degree. So it is the angle made by resultant with positive x axis. Okay, now I am going to show the resultant in a quadrant. So I am just drawing the dotted line first of all for the coordinate axis. Now this is my x axis, this is my y axis. So the summation fx value is positive, summation fy value is positive. So both the component are positive, so it lies in a first quadrant. So the resultant will lie in a first quadrant, making an angle of 79.891 degree R, and it is like this, 1329.59 Newton. If you want to show the component, you can show the component also, summation fx and summation fy here. This is summation fx and this is summation fy. So in this way you have to show the resultant after calculating the magnitude and direction. This will represent the direction. So this is the first numerical related to resolution and composition of forces.